It's a rainy, dreary May the 4th. My daughter was supposed to be set up at a yard sale for like a group of mommies in their homeschool group. She was going to set up last night and then had the sale today, and she kind of canceled it because I've got an estate sale coming up in Olive Branch, and we'll have a practically empty sunroom because I've sold things and we can move things to other parts of the house. And I told her, I said, just set your stuff up in there and you'll gain my traffic from my estate sale, and it's kind of a contained room. We'll just put you in there. She jumped on that, and it was probably a good decision from the looks of it. I'm at a church sale today. It's at the little Church of Christ around the corner from my house, and I love to go to their sales. They and the Boy Scouts have two really good sales here during the year, so I'm hoping that it won't disappoint with the weather and everything. They don't have a whole lot outside. They usually have people all out in the parking lot and so forth as well. So we'll just see what happens. You never know. If you find one thing, it's worth it, right? Hey, Brady. For your birthday party today. You want to get it? This is after the church sale where I found a bunch of good stuff. And it started raining pretty good. But I had to be out in Olive Branch at the next estate. We got an antique bed picked up. I wasn't able to film that because they actually got there before I did and picked it up from the owner, and everybody took care of it. I'm doing that for a family member, so that worked out all right. I am here at one of, I am here, I don't have a camera mount in this car. I am here at one of my little honey holes, and they've got 90% off. They buy pallets and things. They are actually moving this location. They got everything 90% off on the walls, so we're just going to go and see what we can find. So I went through all of the things. As you can tell, we got pretty wet loading the car, and I didn't have any help until right there at the end. I had somebody that was going to help me load the car, but I don't know if you can see, but that IKEA bag, and there's just all kinds of stuff from the church sale that I went to, and I've got all kinds of bags and carry-on and all that kind of stuff back in the back. It's no telling. I'm going to head to storage and try and unload some of this. I figured I would make it probably the easiest way to list anything, obviously, is not to take it home. I'm going to take one item of each type of supplement that I bought, but I ended up getting a lot of vitamin supplements and things like that. This is 2019, and most of those are good until the end of 2020. A couple of them are 2021, so I've got several things that I'll be able to list on eBay. I'm not going to put them, I'm not on Amazon yet, and I'm not going to plan on putting those on Amazon anyway, because these are liquidation things, and some of the packaging and things is not Amazon worthy, let me put it that way. So I will be putting all of these on eBay. I got everything from, oh my goodness, I can't even remember what all I got. Some kind of, which I'm pretty up on my supplements and things, because we've always been a family that likes organic type things and nutritional things, and use a lot of different supplements and things like that. But there was a lot of them I had never even heard of. Now, there were some, you know, like slippery elm and things like that, that it would be 90 count. These are full-size supplements, and they had them on a shelf price like at $3, and then it was 90% off, so they were 30 cents a piece. It's no telling how much money I'm going to make off of this, which is awesome. This has been a real blessing to be able to come here today. I usually shop this one. I shop one that's nearer to me in Hernando. This one is in Olive Branch, Mississippi, and it's closing, and they're just going to move it all to one area. But they just, nice people, good. I think it's a good Christian family that actually owns all of this. Just sweet people, and all of their workers have always been very polite and got southern manners and all of that, but they've always been real polite and helpful, you know, when you go in. And even as busy as they were trying to help all of us to get our things to the car and all of that kind of stuff. So I like to support local businesses anyway, but I really like to support the local businesses that support me, so I appreciate that type of thing. My kids and grandkids came in right at the end. They had shopped yesterday. My daughter had gone with the children to shop yesterday while my son-in-law was at work, and she got 75% off, and so she got a lot of the things that Max, my one twin, has a lot of allergies and things. He can have peanuts, but he can't have tree nuts. He can't have dairy. He can't have, you know, anything like that. I mean, no eggs. He can't have eggs. I mean, it's just several things. Believe it or not, you can find a whole lot of things at places like this, or like Big Lots, some of the places that buy some of the salvage type things. And so she had come and just racked up yesterday on things that they knew that they liked, and she got a really good deal on things. And then I saw the ad come on their Facebook page that they were going to have 90% off. So of course I had to come over here, and it was right off the street where the Olive Branch estate was, where I had somebody picking up a bed this morning. So I just kind of planned it all out. So I've been to the church sale today and got some good deals there. I came here to a place that I shop quite a bit and was able to get even better deals, and I sold an antique bed today. So it's been win all the way around. We're kind of batting 1,000 so far, except for the weather, and it could be worse. So I am headed home to try and dry out a little bit before I have my kids, and gonna babysit them this afternoon. This is the weekend also of the Dollar General sale, but I think I'm gonna actually skip that. I got some good deals on some things yesterday, and I've spent what I want to be my limit for today, and I'm gonna move on and probably go to the next clearance sale that they have, because I found some things that it would be worth going back and getting 5 off 25 coupon rolling on. But I found these supplements and stuff, and that's normally what I would buy, is supplements and those type of things, the health and beauty things and all of that I could turn, you know, for a profit at some point. But all in all, if I sell all of this stuff, I stand to at least profit $500. I mean, there's just no way that I couldn't profit at least 10 times my money, and I spent $51, so got a truckload. But I'm gonna head out now and hopefully have a good evening with my grandkids, and I guess get started on listing this stuff for the next couple or 3 days. I've got those few days that my estate is the people that are in my estate, they're going to be moving over the next couple of days, so they're going to get the rest of their things out, and then I'll start next week on that one, and I'll be filming that one too. So I hope everybody's having a great day wherever you are. Happy junking. This is the next day after the liquidation sale that I went to, the 90% off clearance. I don't know if it'll be on this video of me shopping it, or if it will be on another one, but I went and there was a place that was closing that is one of my little honey holes where I found a lot of the supplements and also health and beauty and some other things. And sometimes they run bag days for $15 or $20 for an IKEA bag full. This time they were running, and that would be in the bin items, the ones that are out in the middle, different kinds of hard goods and videos and, you know, stuff like that. And it's all brand new merchandise. These are pallet runs. Anything that's on the shelf, which would be the type of items that I bought today, are normally not run higher than 75% off. They usually run them 25 to 50% off if they're trying to clear out. Well, they were running 90% because they're closing down that particular location and just combining into one better location. And they'll have 2 stores in one there. So these are things that I got on 90% clearance. All different supplements. I went for the supplements first, and then I added in some other stuff, but it's all kinds of things. I'll just show you some pictures of some things. Some of them are one-offs. You know, those are the only things that I got. Some things like the slippery elm, I got several of those. All of these have real long dates. It's 2019 now, and these are good till the end of 2020 or 2021. And I believe there might have even been a couple in there that was 2023, but some hair products, different things like that. A few of the packaging is like this, you know, where it's dented in a little bit. That's why I wouldn't use this for Amazon or anything like that. So a lot of the different supplements, melatonin, any gray hair, I may have to keep that one, huh? Lights out, may have to keep that one. Skull cap. This is liquid that you put in the CPAP machine, so it's not a medical prescription item or anything like that, so I can sell that on there. A lot of B6, B complex type things. Melt in your mouth, medicines for kids, fiber, things like that. There were a lot of the big things of type of whey protein and things like that. Frankly, I could have gotten a lot of money off of those. They had a lot shorter date on it, and I really didn't want to keep that in storage on something like that. These type of things, they'll usually stay in my storage pretty well. So that's a variety of those. I've already taken some items out that I've got doubles and triples of. I got us some Starbucks coffee, and like for instance, this was like, I think this was 60 cents a piece. I got 5 or 6 of those. Found several of these sets. These had been $2, and then they took 90% off, so it's 20 cents a set. I won't open these up, but these are German-made kitchen shear type of things. In fact, it says kitchen scissors on it. I had probably 12 of those. They were around 50 cents by the time I paid for those. These, for instance, this type of thing, it's selling for around $10 a piece right now. I had a package of 6 of these. It was like a little carton of 6 of them, and she charged me $4 for those. So just not each, you know, for the whole carton. This was like a little 3-pack. It's the hair gum type of thing, styling gum. Things like this are selling for around $8 a piece, and I might have 50 cents in them. What else is down in here? Got a mixture of my Dollar General stuff too in here that I bought after Easter. Got a 12-pack of the stevia. This was $4 for the 12-pack, and so I'll sell those individually. And I didn't have much in those. Also included in this, I've already shelved some items. There's more of those scissors, more of the wedding set, like the cake cutter and knife. These right here, I looked these up. They weren't too bad. Almost like a Jinsu type of knife thing. It's got the holster for it. Had about 12 of those. There's 2 more of those little dudes there. Let's see what else we got. Had several colors of this. These were $1 a piece here. And that's the hair chalk. What else was it? There's the stevia, the rest of the stevia. Rest of that. Mustard, like these were 30 cents a piece. And this is the hot gourmet mustard, the German mustard.
So I had stuff like that. So all in all, that was a really good deal. I spent $51 the first time. The second time I went back, I think it was like $16. And I ended up with like the coffee and stuff like that. And let's see if I can pull this out. Hang on. Operator error here. I want to cut my video off. But I found one of these. They brought out additional bins after I'd already left and I was in the parking lot. My kids had gone in. My big kids and little kids. She said, they're bringing out more bins. And I walked back in. So I pulled him out. I figure he's good for about $20, $25, maybe a little bit more. I'll have to look him up. But it's the reflexology, the phrenology actually. I said reflexology, but he's a neat piece, not chipped up or anything. So we'll see what happens with him. So all in all, that was a really good score. It's a beautiful day. Good thing, because I sure do have a lot to do.